Congratulations. Well done on being selected for the program. We're so excited to be back with you. And what we know is it was an act of confidence to apply for the program. So if you're feeling nervous right now or a bit unsure about what's going to come next, that's really normal. It's the act of confidence comes before the feeling of confidence. So we'd love you to hold that as something to remind yourself of and kind of a mantra as you go forth and you start participating in the program.
Yeah, I think there is this confidence myth, right? That if you work hard, you know your stuff, you're across all the detail, that then you'll have this confidence. And that's what we're often aspiring to. Now, that strategy works if we stay in our comfort zone, in our box. If we do, if we live in roles, in organizations where we've got decades of experience behind us to support us. And we often say that's what's playing small, right? If we stay in our comfort zone, what we know is the more that you're stepping outside that comfort zone, stepping into new environments, new roles, new opportunities, new conversations, that there will be things that you don't know, that you don't have 100% certainty. And that's going to feel really uncomfortable at times, not all the time, but there's no question that it will feel uncomfortable. And so, whether that's perhaps putting your hand up for an opportunity that you look at and you're like, oh, I'd really love to do that, but I don't have 100% or even maybe 80% certainty that I've got what it takes to be able to be successful, or whether that's meeting and connecting in with a contact or someone you've been introduced to and having a conversation about their career, or perhaps the opportunity to work with them, or even just sharing a question or a comment in a meeting. There will be times ahead where you will feel a little bit uncomfortable. And what we want you to know is that's totally normal. What we want to make sure is that that is not a red flag or a roadblock. That is not a sign to stop. That is not a sign to turn around and kind of go, oh no, I'm not doing any of that sort of stuff. It is a sign to be resourced, to get resourced, to be able to navigate through. That happens to all of us. And what matters most is how you embrace those situations as you come up against those over the course of the opportunity that's ahead for you.
One of the big pieces we know that's available, and one of the ways to start to get resourced is as you go into work environments, as you're, meeting new people, as you're starting to think about what is it I want to achieve here out of this program, is to start looking for places to ask for help. And we know that sometimes asking for help can feel a little bit uncomfortable. In fact, that can feel like an act of confidence in itself. And so, again, start small. What's the one small thing I could ask of other people? What's the one place that maybe someone would be able to give me a pointer or introduce me to someone or help me with one small thing? And then, I'm going to know a little bit more because I've done that. The other thing, start thinking about what might be holding you back. What's the thing that, why isn't it that I'm willing to ask for help? That person even said to me, just ask me if there's anything you're not sure of. And yet I'm finding myself nervous when I come up against that. And just noticing that in yourself, and then being again willing to lean into that discomfort and start the conversation with the one small thing.
Yeah, I think what we know the most is that there's a lot of stories that we tell ourselves when we come into new environments, or when we're doing things that don't feel naturally comfortable for us. And every action we take will give you good information. It'll reinforce the fact that it's okay to ask for help. In fact, there's people everywhere who really want to support us to, to achieve our goals and to win. That actually, my voice is valuable and I do have experience to share. And actually, I do have the skill, capability, experience to be able to jump in to those opportunities. Every action we take gives us information. It'll tell us to do more of the same, or we'll get some learnings. And that's what's really important as we navigate this journey ahead.
We know there's quite a lot of culturally and linguistically diverse women joining this program. And it's really important that we don't let, again, stories about our upbringing and the way in which we might approach things, and we're worried about any of those issues, stop us from participating. That diversity that you bring, the different perspectives, you're different, the way potentially you were raised is actually something that can be really valuable in conversations. And when we're coaching women like this, we often really encourage them to celebrate and to share what it is they bring to the table. So, definitely, again, what's the small act of confidence you can take to make sure that you're not holding yourself back in those moments where it feels challenging?
The opportunity ahead is immense. Remember, the act of confidence comes before the feeling of confidence. So much support and resource around you to help you win and achieve your goals. We look forward to sharing that along the way.